Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just for features.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just for features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop, and I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud boos for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like you did all the chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. Saw my wires, then a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I didn't see my froze filter with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge. Do your thing. I'm a king. You won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer. Broke my heart. I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word. They be breaking that, so do that in the streets. Cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D. Cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, fact, he me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me?
It's up to you. Vote now for your first Top Play of the Year finalist. Talk to you later on in the show for our second vote, selecting our other finalist for 1 million VC. Stay tuned.
We posed the challenge and MIR 405 answered the call, breaking Ty CFB's winning streak and King of the Court presented by AT&T.
They're taking home $10,000 and 1 million VC. Will you be next?
Every weekend is another opportunity. Go get those wins and take the crown.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama and a Champagnie at the 4 spot. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
Just like on the track, don't look behind you, just focus on yourself, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of a photo finish.
Kind of run through the tape, get yourself in position to the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game.
And that's what separates Shea from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
Vassell with it. Williams defending. And he buries his first look.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Hartenstein.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Fox. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
Hartenstein finds Dort. Picked it out of midair. Now Vassell. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Great open look there. Fox has gotten his second bucket.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Now here's Holmgren. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 6. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And it's Williams off the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And it's in there.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknall and I were able to chat. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. San Antonio calls timeout. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Now here's Bryant.
2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. A deep 3. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at Oklahoma City, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And checking out the Spurs, sitting just 1 spot below them.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've established themselves as a legit team this year. But you can tell they want to get higher up in the standings if possible, and specifically securing home court advantage for the first round.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 4. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by Johnson. For San Antonio, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went 2nd overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence.
It's both from the stripe, and the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
San Antonio with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Wiggins passes to Wallace. There's the triple, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Cornette. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Harper, and the layup is good. Harper's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Wiggins outside. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace misses. Spurs lead by 5. Here's Harper. Up top, Johnson. Watched by Wallace. And that one, good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
It's stolen by Barnes. From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Spurs up by 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Fox. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
Thunder trail by 7. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Fox for 3. They get it back. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wembanyama's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA, what a finish.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Counted from distance. Joe's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former 2nd-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
San Antonio again can't hit. The Thunder have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the 2nd. Holmgren, the pass to Joe. Here's Williams. He takes it in, and Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Wembanyama against Hartenstein. With a 9-footer, Holmgren with the block. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Joe, the pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 from Oklahoma City.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fox finds Vassell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. And front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Castle right side. Here's Champagnie. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Ooh, Holmgren fighting through contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Fox, the pass to Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's the cell. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Here's Olynyk. And that one's long. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 20-6 run. Dort finds SGA. Look at Chet using his size inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, BA, I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
San Antonio with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Count it. Harper's got his third basket on the night right there.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And the basket by Joe.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Harper passes to Johnson. Olynyk against Williams. And Harper with a basket on the assist from Olynyk. Harper's got 10.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Here's Harper. 10 points for him. Pass to Barnes. 30 seconds left in the second. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Johnson. From the arc. Williams grabs the board. Wallace with it. Johnson on him. And they recover it. Holmgren finds Williams. Here's Dort. And another shot. Up in time. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And we finished off one half of play. It's the Thunder, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming from the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So on the floor for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Dort. Williams against Vassell. Dort for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Now here's SGA. Williams from long range. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. That 3's off the mark.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
Inside, Champagnie. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Champagnie's got his 2nd basket.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his steal, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back over to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Fox. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren, and Mitchell subbed in for Dort. Cornette's checked in for San Antonio. Back to Wiggins. It's Williams, high post. Over Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Vassell. Fox outside. And here's Wembanyama. Oh, rising above, Wembanyama. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Williams' shot is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now here's Fox. He's got 11. Cornette passes to Fox. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter here. And Fox powers it home.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Wiggins. Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And McCain subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's Johnson, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Great speed for Johnson, especially with his size. I mean, he got to the rack in a hurry.
Here's McCain. 13-point lead. Sends it home from three-point land.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
From 12 feet, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Williams passes to Caruso. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Spurs trail by 17. Here's Harper. He's got 10. Good work there as it goes.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
This will be his third free throw. Of the game. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City and San Antonio. Antonio also making a switch. Bryant's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Outside McCain. Three-pointer. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. Just about finding that rhythm.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Wallace, the pass to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And so it's Oklahoma City, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Dort and Holmgren make up the forwards. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Count the basket.
Yeah, hard to contest Wembanyama. He can put such a high release on that shot.
And that one drops for him. And the Thunder lead by 18.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Knocked loose. Barnes with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Johnson with a bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Thunder leading by 16. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Harper passes to Champagnie. Now here's Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now here's Johnson. Watched by Wallace. From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist here tonight. Harper passes to Champagnie. Outside Barnes. There's the block. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Harper. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Dort for 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here's Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Johnson with it. Hartenstein covering. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Thunder have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Now here's Dort. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Harper misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this game.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
San Antonio with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Here's Champagnie. Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hardenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Hits a three-pointer.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Here's Bryant. Offensive rebound Spurs. And stolen by Holmgren. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Wiggins outside. Here's the three. And Bryant pulls it down. Pass to Fox. Back to Bryant. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everyone.
That the way that I blew up and left on the earth. I hope that you don't think you can just rock with that. You can come over here. You can try pulling up on this little with a. I don't even posting no pics on the Instagram. I just stay out. Do it like me, you do it like us. You gon' get a big payout. You could be stuck in the mix with a couple, but it's always a way out. On the side of them, so me this thing. Don't even me, but this thing is to the. Loud, I was be shaping up. I bought them yeah, look at me now. Yeah, look at them diamonds. Listen to what they sound. Yeah, new watch every day of the week. Lil' rolling with that beat. Yeah, I bought a yours today. Her penny all yellow like a bird. Inside be back 2 times 2 my money. All I got. Yeah, I made money. That money I love. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, the baddest. Yeah, I buy me the crowds. I buy me the jammies. Yeah, I never need practice. My money go double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted.
Got 2 girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. 2 girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got 2 girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Gotta believe in knowing. She back at the house, she a freak into and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out in Aspen, it's snowing, yeah. She ain't a cut, got a, she want the pie, I don't know what got a in the car, got a nightlife. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G6, I'm still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. Yeah, I didn't ride through the streets in a clan to come here and get by. Feel like a Dubai. Feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got 2 girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. 2 girls in the cut. Which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got 2 girls in the cut. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Don't let them go, lose control. I got 2 in the head, I'm tripping. Told don't play. Sitting down on phone. Got them back of there. Ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know you. Then I move like a soldier. Bite like a cobra. Know that I'm doing got cheese. I put chrome hearts on the free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. You been chopping it up, belly. Work on botch, twerking it up with a red on. Shaking these drunk, I ain't popping. Hocking you down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking you. Got 2 girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. 2 girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got 2 girls in the cut. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I could never come in under par, I'm overgolfed. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't give your bread, 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all?
Oh. So Blank, first things first, when you see a build on your matchup, what are you looking for in terms of what the offensive players can do?
So first off, I'm already looking at their attributes on their attribute list. So I'm looking to see what all you can and can't do on the floor. So from the jump, I'm going to play you mid-range and then see what you want to get to on the floor first to know what's your strong point.
And one thing I like to do is jab stepping and drive.
The starting lineup for the visitors, the Oklahoma City Thunder. At center, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At the small forward position, 6'3", number 36, Marcus Smart. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. The other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. At point guard, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic. The head coach of your home team. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Marcus Smart is out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
And here's James outside. Good. The assist goes to Doncic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Reeves with the rebound. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
That's a terrific pass. Ayton with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. Dort passes to Williams, and he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And for all the talk, Jim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Oklahoma City. Over SGA. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive. Coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the ball.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
James finds Doncic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And you know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Los Angeles make it. A switch here. Hayes is checked in.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting into the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Dort with the ball. Here's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Williams against Smart. He gets that one.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now Williams shoots from 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the Lakers call time here. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And it's Luke Kennard in for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Lakers. In the corner, Wallace with it. Latrey. The Lakers with the rebound. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Hayes. That one's in. His first shot this game. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low, here's Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Hayes finds LaRavia. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
It's a big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Outside Williams. There's the three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They're up by 4. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Austin Reeves out there with Kennard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then,
that's as good as it gets.
Woo! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Kennard. No scoring in this one. Reeves against Wallace. Joe passes to Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Goes up again. Got a hand on it. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, here's Kennard. Hayes the pass to LaRavia. From deep, Reeves. The Thunder pull it in. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Second shot opportunity, and with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Hachimura.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic with the steal. Reeves in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 1-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Joe. He's defended by Reed. Joe, good.
And even with a bigger defender on him, he was able to get it done.
Hachimura finds Doncic to the wing right side. Lets the three fly. Kleber, the pass to Doncic. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hachimura, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
The Thunder making a switch here. McCain's checked in. Lakers trail by 3. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5 minutes.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Hachimura, the pass to Smart. Kleber kicks to Doncic. Now Hachimura. Smart misses. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's LeBron in for Hachimura. Pass to Hartenstein. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
LeBron can't get it to go. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them. How about that one, able to maintain control and finish the play?
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. Some solid defense from Ayton. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves outside. Smart finds Doncic. The rebound by Mitchell.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And here's SGA after LeBron James hitting the 3. Here's Holmgren. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for Dort. Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Doncic. Ayton kicks to Kennard. And here's Doncic from the end. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And a huge three there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to
that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And here's SGA after LeBron James hitting the 3.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give him something to think about.
James, good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks.
Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Thunder with the lead. Holmgren trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back over to you.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. And the Lakers call time here. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing. And I made sure, of course, I finished on that week.
Wow. You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Reeves outside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. James with the bucket.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game, and it's in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
And slam dunk by SGA.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
And he gets it to go. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on it.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The offensive rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. Lakers trail by 11. Kleber, the pass to Hachimura. Now Reeves. That's a 2 from Kennard. Green for 2 points. 1:14 left in the third. Here's Williams. Williams trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Hachimura, the pass to LaRavia. No good on the three. The Thunder leading by 11. Over in the corner, Caruso. And he stays with it. The floater, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Lakers trail by 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Wallace against Reeves. Wallace outside. The three. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Thunder out in front, up 9. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Luke Kennard out there with Austin Reed. And it's Smart in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Here's Wiggins, and the shot goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort's checked in.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Here's Wiggins. He makes the Johnny from the left block. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Goes up. And it's Dort getting it to go. Dort's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Pass to Kennard. Here's James. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Then for the Thunder, Dylan Williams is checked in for Wiggins. And Jared McCain subbed in for Mitchell.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's to defend the three-point line.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Fires away from outside. And the Lakers get it back. Ayton finds Smart. Knocks down the three ball. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
McCain with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Doncic against McCain. Here's Hartenstein, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Hartenstein passes to Joe. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. From deep LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
All right, fans.
And now it's time for a presentation of the player of the game, Jalen Williams.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for George. Wallace comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jared McCain. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. To the middle. And finished off by Williams.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And you need a big scorer. You want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Oh, strong inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. Lakers trail by 6. James looking around. They get it back. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. James has got 41.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
You can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Smart. Doncic dishes to Ayton to tie it up. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. SGA against Doncic. They get it again. And the dunk by Hartenstein. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds. From deep, James connects from downtown.
The nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
For 3, Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they've given it up. Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him.
Good on, and he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around.
Count
bench.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment.
Wow. And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
To win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a coaster. What a show they put on here home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Luka, in the end, you guys managed to protect home. We know how exciting this game was to watch. What was it like to play?
I mean, it was, intense. I appreciate the crowd was in. They're amazing fans. They always are here for us in the loss or win, so I just appreciate them. And they just lift us up.
It's all for the fans, guys.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you later on.